Hey Libra, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of November. I wanted to say thank you to new subscribers, old subscribers, people who comment and like and interact with the channel. I appreciate you guys. So we're in between eclipses. We have, I think it's on Tuesday, the lunar eclipse, which I always find on a personal level, lunar eclipses tend to be more strong for me than solar eclipses. So then we have that full moon in Taurus, or new moon in Taurus, sorry, energy. Then we have the 11:11 portal. So there's lots of stuff happening, and it's all about change. It's all about stirring it up, getting rid of stuff, and then, where it settles, right, it is your new path. So just be patient with yourself, stay grounded and stay high vibe. That's how you wave, you ride the wave out through these different astrological events. So let's see what we got for love for Libra. Upheaval, right, because that's what's currently happening with the energy moving around. So something unexpected is fixing to happen. But this is going to bring you a lot of clarity, a lot of honesty, and a lot of truth. And then we have the chase. Somebody's in pursuit. So to me right here, somebody's about to tell you something that may knock your socks off, it looks like to me. So let's see what the hell's going on. Maybe. Yeah, moving, changes, traveling away from something to something else, right? From one thing to another thing. Okay, Empress is in the reverse. Empress needs to be in the upright. Abundance. So some of you may be receiving messages about what's blocking your abundance, what's blocking your stability, what's keeping you from moving forward. You're going to be moving toward that to remove the block to move forward. And then we have 10 of Cups. So again, you guys, I try to do other kind of readings, but it always turns into a love read. So here we go. Someone is moving towards you. They feel like you're their abundance. But for some reason, Libra, you don't feel that way about yourself. Someone's about to give you a lot of clarity that is going to change your path, change your direction. This person's intentions, the chase, is because they want to be with you. They want this life where, you two are cozying up to the fire there. So get ready, somebody's coming in. So let's see what's going on with your partner. An offer's incoming to you, Libra. Could be, I have Libra, Virgo, I've got Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So at some point, everybody's going to be on the board. So sometimes they just represent the energy. So whoever's popping in your mind while we're doing this read is the person that it's talking about, right? So 3 of Swords in the reverse, right? But we'll keep that there, right? So somebody is overcoming a heartbreak, or they've overcome a heartbreak. A lot of anxiety happening. This person went through it. The Swords are of the mind. So this is mental anguish, right? That this person is going through. Either they've subjected themselves to it, or there have been other circumstances that have brought this into their energy, right? But they feel as though making this offer is going to fix the issue, right? But we all know that You know, as within, so without, right? But they've made their decision. They want justice in this situation. They want to make things right. And they're working on that shit. They want to make things right. They're hard at work about trying to figure out how to do this, how to get this done. So the feeling I get from this group of cards is that this person has undergone a lot of self-growth, self-improvement. They've been diligently studying about whatever spiritual path they're on. They may not have been on one before. So to me, it kind of looks like they have been hard at work studying about something. This also could be in their career. You've got the Justice card next to the Eight of Coins. Of course, this could be the criminal studies field, legal field, police, whatever, right? They could be studying for a new job, new life, right? To try to make their life a little better than it was. So they're working on some things over here. So let's see what's going on with you, Libra. Of course, you're here, Libra. And they're doing this for you, right? They're hard at work for you. All right. Okay. Libra, you're holding on a little bit to the past, right? I'm sure you have your reasons here. You're holding on a little bit to the past. It looks like to me you want to talk about some things. Also, for some of you, you could be talking about why. Why are you holding on to this? Why is this still affecting you? Why is this still bothering you? So some of you could be, you could be in counseling, or you could be talking to a reader. You could be getting readings. You could be talking to friends and family or close people about why you're still hanging on to this person, right? Why am I still hanging on to them after all this time? Or whatever time frame. So let's see what's going on between the two of you. We have definitely soulmate energy. Might have been two people here in the past. Could have been. It doesn't have to be for you if that's not the situation. But definitely a lot of fast-paced moving energy between the two of you. A lot of whirlwind type energy. Very passionate, very sexual. They remember you as this Queen of Wands character, even though, we know Queen of Wands isn't Libra. You could have fire in your chart somewhere, or they could view you as just like the most sexy, take charge kind of person. But there's something here that was being juggled. They view you as soulmate. You remind them of a time in their life when they felt safe. And I think that's what this card here is. But let's see kind of what was being juggled that's not being juggled anymore, because it is in the reverse. Excuse me. Libra, what's the Two of Coins mean? Show me the Two of Coins. Okay. I think this person may have been struggling with whether or not to step up to the plate. Were they enough for you? Are they enough for you? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, this Queen of Wands, if you're dealing with somebody like that. But now I have Aries and Taurus energy. This person was, they were sort of backing out of the game with you a little bit, I think, because they didn't feel like they were at the place in their life in which they needed to be in order to, measure up to you, Libra, or to be who you needed them to be. So over here, they feel like they're making that right by you, Libra, by doing this, studying or taking on this new career path, or learning about their spirituality, or whatever it is here that they're working hard at. They feel like that's their way to feel like they're on your level. So they're working very hard. They were juggling. Am I right for Libra? Losing you, yes. But they didn't feel like they measured up to being the person that you needed them to be. And of course, we all know that's a cop-out. But let's see what this, it's kind of like the person who tells you, oh, well, you're much better off without me. You know, that's attention-seeking behavior, right? Because what they really want you to tell them is, no, that's not true, you know? And sometimes it is true. You know, sometimes you're like, yeah, you're right. I'm better off without your bullshit. But I don't feel like the case here, right? I don't feel like that's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. But I do want to know what this Seven of Swords is. They were deceiving themselves, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, we have Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, the World, you know, Two of Coins. So there may have been someone else here in the picture, another lover, Two of Cups, changes in relationship moving forward. Defensiveness about it, new opportunities. So basically what happened is, sounds like to me, Libra, your partner didn't feel like they measured up to you, and so they chose something that was a little bit easier. That could be a scenario for some of you out there. They chose an easier path, an easier person. Maybe a person who wasn't on your level, you know, because then they didn't have to work. They didn't have to change. They didn't have to improve their life or improve themselves. And really, you know, when you're with somebody here, you're not saying, oh, well, you're not on my level, I can't be with you. You know, that's not really what you go into it thinking, right? But there may have been some major issues in their life that they did need to correct. And Libra, I think that you were asking them, not because of you, but for themselves, to make some changes in their lives. And they knew that they had to in order to be with Libra. And so they, you know, they took the easy way out. They chose somebody who, or went with somebody who didn't push them, didn't want them to be better for themselves, didn't care. Someone that they may have felt like they had the upper hand on, so it didn't really, you know, make them feel so bad. So this was basically a validation. They needed validation in another person. So that could be a scenario between you for some of you. Let me see this Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Show me Three of Cups. Oh, dadgum, every damn time. Hang on. Show me the Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Universe. Yeah. Sexual validation. You know, make me feel better about myself. You know, make me feel like I'm the man, you know, or I'm the woman, right? This other person was just completely ego-centered, and it was about validation. Because at the moment that they felt like they needed to change was the moment that they weren't sure they had what it takes to change. But they're not singing that song now. I should have manned up or womaned up. I should have leveled up like I knew I was supposed to. So let's see kind of how they're feeling about you. They want to make commitment offer to you. They feel like, well, I'm at the place where I need to be, you know. So I'm ready to make commitment. They want to have a conversation about that. They also, I'm getting, want to know if you're seeing anybody currently. Here, though, they want to talk to you, Libra. They feel like now they're on your level. Right now they are a match for you. Now they're worthy of Libra, right? And so they want to have a conversation about this commitment energy that they're bringing. They want to have a conversation about why it, you know, they put a break on it. So let's see. How are they feeling about Libra? Yeah, commitment between the two of you here. They weren't quite on your level. They weren't a king. They were a knight at the time. Maybe lesser, right? But now they feel like they are in their power and they're right for you. They feel like they've done what needs to be done to be an equal partner for Libra. Okay, let's see what they're thinking. Romance, they're thinking about love, baby. Talking about love. When they didn't offer you commitment sooner, they didn't feel like they were worthy of it. They realized that they trapped themselves and they played themselves when they went to something easier, right? They played themselves here. So they're wondering, is she single? Is he single? Are they not? They're not sure if you're single or not. Is it appropriate to approach them at this point? Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see what their intentions are. Excuse me. Every 5 minutes. What are Libra's lovers' intentions with Libra? Well, they desire balance. I think they're calling on a higher power to bring the two of you back together. I think that they're definitely ingrained in a spiritual path right now. And they're calling on angels and, spirit guides or whatever, they subscribe to bring the two of you back together again. They've had a massive change, and they know in which point they were deluding themselves, right? They were deluding themselves and they were copping out, and they were taking the easy way out instead of rising up to the occasion, and the occasion was kind of in their head, right? So they've undergone a massive change and they do want to bring peace. They want this change. This change has brought them peace. And they do want to approach you, but they know that they're going to have to take it a little bit slow, right? They're going to have to take it a little bit slow. But I think what this means is that they're allowing spirit to guide them. They're allowing whatever higher power it is that they're calling on to help guide them through this process and coming back to you. They've been trying to manifest this. They have been focusing on themselves to fix their own issues. Excuse me. So this isn't all willy-nilly, okay? Now, just because they come back doesn't mean you have to accept it, but I'm just saying this isn't all willy-nilly. Well, I'm bored, so I think I'm going to hit up Libra and see what she's doing or he's doing. Or, I broke up with my girlfriend, and I think I'm going to hit Libra up to see if they'll still bite, This isn't willy-nilly. This person's put a lot of work into themselves. And they've put a lot of work in allowing divine timing to guide them on their way back to you, right? So let's see what they're going to do, maybe. They are allowing right now, they're fearful, right? They're a little bit fearful. They're having to keep that at bay. They're a little fearful that you won't see them. Not necessarily you won't see them physically, but you won't see them spiritually. You won't see them romantically. You won't see them emotionally. You won't see the work that they've put into changing their own life. They're afraid you're going to reject them, Libra. And they're also afraid that they're going to be stuck in a position in which they're going to be in that limbo with you forevermore. They know that they stand to encounter a little bit of defensiveness, a little bit of conflict. But despite that, they're going to communicate with you anyway. They're going to reach out and communicate with you anyway. Now, this Eight of Wands is fast-moving communication. This isn't like, well, in 6 weeks, maybe I'll call her. This is text message, email, phone call kind of energy. Use social media. And they're going to make a little bit of offer. They may, allude to their feelings for you. Remember, up here, we're talking about a confession of sorts. Some information that comes to you and brings you clarity. So that's kind of what they're going to do. They're going to make their way toward that idea with you. Let's see what they're afraid to tell you. Undergoing major spiritual transformation, number one. So this person could be going through their awakening. They've taken a break, I think, from people and from dating and from, sometimes when you go on your spiritual journey or you undergo your awakening, you're like almost immediately thrown into a dark night of the soul sometimes, right? And then as you start to make your way out of that and learn more and grow more and heal more, you get into a point. It's funny this is coming up because I was just talking to somebody about this today. You go into this mode in which it's sort of like a hermit mode. And it's because all of your feelers are alive and they're raw. And if you're spiritually gifted, that starts emerging and you start before you learn to transmute, you're sort of in absorption mode and you're reacting to all this energy that you're picking up sometimes. And when you go into your awakening, you go on your spiritual path, some people don't come with us. Some people can't come with us. And so people find themselves in the beginning stages, their friends have fallen off. Maybe family members have fallen off. Maybe social groups have fallen off. Because they simply just aren't in it anymore, right? So I think your person has gone through a little bit of Craytown, and they are maybe a little bit worried how you're going to receive that. But they've been sort of hermiting themselves. Again, they played themselves and they knew that when they chose what they did. What is Libra's lover afraid? So that's a little bit of a grieving process as well. They're fearful about telling you how they truly feel about you. This is how they feel about you, Four of Wands. They want to come back into union with you, or they want to come back into relationship. They want you back in their life, whatever way that means, right? They want to tell you the truth about that. It's been on their mind a long time. Again, manifesting this in, relying on a higher power, relying on spirit to guide them back toward Libra. Healing, Aquarius energy here, healing and moving forward. Small offer. Not small offer as an insult, but I think they're going to try to take it a little bit slow and be led and guided toward how to approach this with Libra. Okay. Interesting. So let's see what their next move may be. Crows are out there today. They've had a major breakthrough. They know that they regret that they were spiteful, right? And they regret having made the choices that they made. They want to have a new agreement with you. They want to come to an understanding, maybe a mutual, let's open up the doors of communication here. They want to rediscover who you are and who they are to you. They felt defeated, big time, defeated and regretful, but they still have a desire for you. There may have been a karmic partner. So I've got karmic partner, twin flame, and I've got this discern card. And so they were in this Four of Wands, Four of Swords energy. They were figuring out what was what. I mean, Libra, you woke them up, you knocked their socks off. They didn't know what was what here. So they're figuring that out, and I think that they have figured out what they are to you. So they're going to come back and want to open up the lines of communication again with you. It's up to you what you want to do about it, Doesn't mean you have to. Okay, let's see what they may want to say to you, what you may want to say to them. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. Okay. I have awakened to our connection. Twin flame. I have awakened to our connection. Interesting. I know we have a timeless bond between us. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul, baby. Okay. So let's see how they feel about you in the boudoir. They miss being sensual with you. This isn't necessarily about sex. They miss the sensuality that you had together. They go over this over and over again in their mind. They want to take it slow. They enjoyed the slow, sensual way that you were together. I think before there may have been a little bit of issue of control between the two of you. They were gratifying their ego, I think, at that time, right? They needed that validation from Libra. Doesn't matter who they were with. This other person just made them reminisce about you. That's it. And how they had failed to level up to the situation. Okay, damn. They miss nurturing from you. They want to be back in your bosom, right? They want to be back in that safety with you, that comfort, warmth, and love with you. Damn. They effed up. All right, so let's get some love cards on it. I'm looking for my hearts. I don't know what bin I put my heart love cards in. God only knows. I gotta dig those out. I'm not what I've done. Oh, here they are. Good, okay. Never mind. Sorry, just a moment. Be acting crazy over here. All right, there we go. We're gonna get these out in just a minute. Show me Libra in their lover universe. Let go of control issues, okay? You got to let go I'll be talking about this later. I'm going to do a twin flame runner video later this evening, but this has been pressed upon me for the last couple of days, right? You got to let go of control issues, because the version of the person that you fell in love with is not the same person that they are today, right? Either good or bad. And so your ego's trying to hold on to a version of this person who no longer exists. And when we think about, oh, do I want this or do I not? We're thinking about the old version of that person. And we're thinking about putting things right back like they were, which, you know, you're kidding yourself on that, right? Because this person has clearly changed and evolved into a new person. So you may not know them anymore. You've changed and evolved as well. So they may not know you anymore. So you have to be open to the new version of events, okay? And if you're open to that new version of events and they come back as the same old player, you know what to do, right? You've done it before, you know what to do. But there's something here about letting go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally if you choose. But if you're hanging on to the old version of this person, you got to let it go. Because they're not the same person that you knew, right? They have changed. They have evolved. And as well have you. So this is kind of going to be like meeting each other for the first time. Like it's the first time again. Make the effort. Great love, is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Great loss could be worth taking the steps you're guided to take too. So listen to your intuition. Listen to what your body's saying, what your body's doing, what your mind's doing when you're around this person. Well, okay. All right. Only time will tell if they've changed or not. Only time will tell, okay? Like I said, you agree to do whatever, meet up with them or whatever, and they come back and it's the same old bullshit, then you're going to get the same old bullshit, okay? That's all that you got to do. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. Okay, remember, this is divinely guided and it's spiritually driven. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Okay, well, just the messenger. Just the messenger, people. All right, let's get some advice cards on it and call it good. Drunk with love. Purple all throughout this mofo. Crown, spiritually guided. Drunk with love. Let love lift you to freedom. To freedom. Let love lift you to freedom. Determination. Perseverance leads to fortune. Your person is definitely tenacious. They're definitely persevering through this. They're making their way to you. Self-creation. Be the author of your own life. You are not a victim. Things are not happening to you. They're happening for you. You do not have to succumb to another person's version of events or their will or their desire. You're driving your own bus, okay? You go where you want. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. Well, that's kind of going to be happening for everybody because this whole eclipse season, retrograde, energy is about change. Some people, massive change. So allow the change to come in. Allow it to come in. Don't fight it, because if you fight it, you're going to get dragged. And it's going to hurt worse. Here and now, ground yourself in the present moment. Is it time? Just because the people come back doesn't mean it's time? Maybe not. Only you can make that decision. 5, changes. You've got 5 energy. Go to the sea. Think about what downloads you're getting. Think about, as this person has been making their way back to you, what signs and synchronicities are you witnessing, are you experiencing? At one time, not for you, right? You're going to have a choice to make, whether it is or it isn't. You can't stay stuck in the past and move toward the future. This person that you knew doesn't exist anymore. That person you were with them doesn't exist anymore. Allow the change to come in. So Libra, that's what I have for you guys, and I wish you all the best, and hopefully we'll see y'all second half.